today. I'm the Suited Whiskey Snob here for another whiskey review, and today I have something a little interesting. It's the Black Barrel Jameson Irish whiskey. Now, Irish whiskey is very unique in a sense of whiskey because it's one of the only areas that actually has unmalted barley put into their whiskey. Now, the meaning and the reason for that is a while back, England decided to start taxing malted barley. And of course, you know how the Irish are. They said, well, screw you, you're going to tax malted barley, we're going to make a loophole, and we're going to make unmalted barley. And that is the main reason that Irish whiskey has such a distinctive taste, and most people are able to tell right away that they're drinking an Irish whiskey from the unmalted barley taste that you get from it. And that's a very distinctive taste that you'll come across in most Irish whiskeys. I believe, the majority of them. I don't know which ones don't use unmalted barley. But yeah, it's definitely gives its own unique taste, something that's very distinctive to the country of Ireland. And being Irish, I absolutely love Irish whiskey. It's one of my favorites aside from Islay Scotch. It's absolutely amazing. It's a very rugged whiskey. It's more of I wouldn't say it's light, but it's definitely not dark either. It's very perfectly balanced in the middle, where you get those lower notes and you also get those higher notes. So you do get a little bit of the metallic and a little bit of the barrel spice in it. But that unmalted barley, the uniqueness of that alone is something that you gotta try Irish whiskey just to experience. So, looking at the color of the Black Barrel, that's one thing that I absolutely love about the Jameson Black Barrel. It is a damn nice looking whiskey. I mean, the color of it is a perfect dark gold tinge. It's almost like orange, more of an orange tinge than a gold tinge. It's just mesmerizing, it really is. But let's go ahead and dive onto the nose and see what we can uncover on this guy. See, the presence of unmalted barley is so distinctive even on the nose of this Irish whiskey. The unmalted barley hits you in the face and you go, the first time you smell it, you take it away from your face, you go, that's an Irish whiskey, that is, yeah? And it is. Unmalted barley is one of the things that just makes Irish whiskey so unique and so amazing. And there's just nothing like it out there. You definitely get, some of the history on Black Barrel, what they do is, I believe it's a level 4 char that they use on their barrels, so they give it more char, which is going to make it a lot darker in the color, which is why you see that beautiful dark orange color, and it's also going to give it a much more grimy taste, pulls out different things in the barrel, and it also filters things differently in the barrel. So the Black Barrel is definitely something that I suggest you try if you've had mostly original whiskeys that are aged in regular oak barrels and then dumped into the bottle and everything done regular. The Black Barrel, they don't do it regular. This is definitely a little bit of a special whiskey, and you can tell right away on the nose that this is a higher level char barrel. I mean, it's got a very distinctive charred smell to it, a lot of barrel spice compared to the other Jameson, and see what else I can find here. That's so amazing. I mean, the unmalted barley is the only thing that I can really pick out right now, because I think that's what I'm kind of looking for, because that's my favorite thing in Irish whiskey. But we're going to dive onto the palate and see what else I can find. Yeah, you get quite a bit of barrel spice on this. The barrel notes are very heavy on the palate. This is very interesting, the way it is unique to the unmalted barley, and then the linger is such a heavy barrel note. It kind of reminds me of the Wild Turkey rare breed, honestly. which is, there's no extra stuff done with the wild turkey. It's pulled straight from the barrel into the bottle. And this tastes relatively similar, where you have such crazy barrel notes. It is not subtle at all. It's not hard to find. It's a very good whiskey to introduce somebody to barrel notes. This is the whiskey you take, you go, okay, so when you drink this, I want you to think of char, and I also want you to think of like oak barrel, okay? And then you give this to someone, and I can almost guarantee you, if they've ever had, if they've had whiskey and they enjoy whiskey occasionally, and you give them this drink with an idea of what to search for, it will not be a challenge to find it. And that's one thing that's amazing about it. It's a very good whiskey to kind of improve your palate, I guess is what I'm essentially saying. But damn fine whiskey, I mean. Yeah, the barrel spice, the charred barrel. There's not a whole lot more other than that. Unmalted barley, charred barrel, the barrel spices, and a little bit of a floral, fruity kind of finish on it. I can't pick out anything particularly, but I want to say pear. I think I'm getting like a pear raisin kind of on the nose here. Also, I noticed a little bit of that on the palate as well, so I'm gonna see if I can find that again. Vanilla, it definitely has like a buttermilk and a vanilla linger to it for sure. Yeah, very distinctive vanilla note, like a vanilla pod. And other than that, I mean, on the nose, you get a little bit of the fruit. Like I said, I got pear and raisin. On the palate, I'm kind of starting to uncover some raisin as I'm actually speaking. It's starting to unravel. So I guess I'll add that in there. I noticed some of a little bit of a raisin on the palate, vanilla pod, barrel spice, and also that charred oak. It's definitely apparent on the palate and the nose. The floral and the fruit is definitely more apparent on the nose than it is the palate. Yeah, the unmalted barley is definitely the most distinctive taste in this. Actually, no. I want to take that back. I would say the unmalted barley and the charred barrel is gonna be the two most distinctive flavors in this. It's actually gonna be hard to venture past those and uncover other things. I find it challenging to really get past that and find other notes on it. Maybe some people like that, maybe some people don't. I mean, it's also up to the occasion, the way you're feeling. Sometimes I want to have a whiskey that, there's a couple distinctive tastes and that's it. I don't want to have confusion, and then some nights I want to have a little bit of a challenge. I want to actually find things. And if you're trying to find something complex and fun and unique, and it's not this. This is a fairly basic whiskey. I mean, aside from the charred barrels, this tastes like Irish whiskey, right? So yeah, there's not a whole lot going on here, but what is going on is doing a damn fine job at doing it, because this is a good whiskey. This is a whiskey that I will certainly be getting in the future once this bottle goes. With that being said, I'm an Irish whiskey drinker. I'm Irish myself, and that's probably a big reason that I love Irish whiskey. But yeah, I think that's it from me, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed my whiskey review. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or anything you want me to do in the future, throw it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys for my next whiskey review. Sláinte, and have a great night.